Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Thursday, January 15, 2009, and today we're reading in Leviticus chapter 18. And as always, I encourage you to read the entire chapter through for yourself, and you can email us when we put it on the blog. But in the second portion of this chapter really talks about different types of relationships that should not be formed. And it is pretty self-explanatory, so as you read it through, you'll see the different things that the Lord is saying, that things that shouldn't be done. But what I really want to focus on for the Lessons for Life this morning is the first portion of it, where he basically says not to do what those in Egypt did, the land that they just came out of, nor to do what the Canaanites do, the land that he's going to bring them to. And I believe this is an important thing for us to learn of not really conforming or doing what other people are doing, but actually being true to yourself, being true to your own self, and being true to your God and what you believe and your faith. Because what you might see other people doing is not always right, and you can't justify it just by someone else doing it. And you may see them and it appears that they're getting away with it, or they're doing something. It might appear that they're doing something pleasurable to them, but you don't always see the full side of the story. So there's something that may look good to them, that may look good from the outside, that they're doing and they're having a good time and they're not being punished or anything like that by it. But you're not even seeing half of the story, because then there's another side to the story, and there's other things that they'll have to suffer, or consequences that they'll face that you don't want to face. But you might just see the good part of it. And there's a lot of things you might even see watching on TV. You see all the people living the high life and doing this, doing that, doing that. But there's a whole other side of that lifestyle which is not so pretty. And that's what I want to bring up for Lessons for Life, about really just being true to yourself. And even like the Lord God says here, he says, I am the Lord your God. So you can't do what the Canaanites do, you can't do what the Egyptians do. You have to really be true to yourself and follow the commandments, follow the statutes that you know to do, follow the laws that you know to do and that you believe in and that you live by. And that is really what I want to bring up for Lessons for Life, about not doing what the Egyptians or the Canaanites do, what you see other people doing out in the world, even though it might look tempting or it might look like they're having a great time, because there's a whole other side to it and then that you don't see, and it's not always glamorous as it seems. So with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we will talk again tomorrow.